Hey guys, before we start the video, it has come to my attention that only 25% of my recurring viewers are subscribed to this channel. If you haven't done so already and you want to see more content from your boy Too Lazy for Life in the future on this channel and you want to support him, show him your love, show him your dedication, then remember to smash that subscribe button down below. It takes 1 second of your time, 1 click, it's free. If you want to show me that next extra level of love and support, then consider signing up to my Patreon where you can unlock my full library of uncut, unedited anime reaction videos that you will not find anywhere else. By signing up to my Patreon, you will also unlock these 3 Patreon exclusive anime reaction series that I have done. They are not available on YouTube, on Patreon only for my Too Lazy for Life patrons. Join the official Too Lazy for Life Discord server if you haven't already done so, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, then also remember to smash that like button and leave me all of your comments down below. Alright guys, now back to the video. Yo, boys and girls, how you all doing today? It's your boy Too Lazy for Life, back with Sword Art Online, War of Underworld. We're on episode 5 now. I just got done with that horrible episode 4 where we got to learn about Gabriel's backstory. What a fucking freak, man. Holy shit, this guy is absolutely messed up in the head. Even from a young age, at like age 10 or whatever. This kid was an absolute nutcase. There was something wrong with this kid. This kid had one few too many screws loose in their head. While everyone else is probably sitting around at home playing Fortnite, this kid was sitting out on the porch, popping insect heads and wondering where the human soul lies. And then he shoved a fucking screwdriver into his childhood best friend girl next door, future waifu for laifu's left ear in the middle of the forest, jammed it into her fucking ear and therefore, you know, right through into the fucking brain. And then she was there twitching like and then he's there like tasty, tasty soul, man. Oh, your soul tastes so sweet. Just no, alright? Just SAO, please, okay? Just no, okay? Enough with the freaking freaks, man. Why must all the SAO villains must be these shallow freaks that you just... I don't know how to feel any other emotion other than hate towards all of the SAO characters that have been introduced ever since season 1 that have been portrayed as the villains, right? You had Kaiba, who, I mean, Kaiba's probably, out of all of them, Kaiba's the most tame, alright? But still, Kaiba was a bit of a loose screw as well, because at the end he's like, so Kirito, about why I made Aincrad and why I set up this death game. Oops, I forgot. Bye-bye, I'll see you next time. So that's Kaiba, right? Kaiba, oops, I forgot why I killed all you guys. Alright, Akihito. And then you have Sugo. Alright, Sugo was just a straight up sleazebag. Straight up just rapist scum. Okay, that just wanted to eat Arsena's coom. Okay, just no. Okay, I hate him. There's nothing redeemable about that guy. I'm so glad Kirito fucking sliced him in half and just impaled him right through his face. Okay, in the fairy dance in the Alfheim arc. Okay, at the end there. So that's him. You then have Shinkowa, who's basically another just creepy ass psychopathic, you know, rapist. So there was nothing really likable about him either. And then who else did we have? We had... That was it. I mean, oh right, we also had stuff like, you know, Humbert and Rios, you know, more just pure hate characters for the sake of hate, and there was no dimension to their character other than just being hate fuel. Literally the only person that so far I've liked, not because of the way she looks, but it has some contribution to it, was Quinella. Okay, Quinella at least had slightly more dimension to her than the rest of these other just absolutely just waste bin characters. And now we've got the brand new star of the show, Gabriel Miller. Okay, and he goes in the waste he goes in the waste basket bunch. Okay, he's absolute trash. And I don't know about Vasago. Vasago is the leader of Laughing Coffin, so he's also just a serial killer. He's just a murderer. So if he's here just to go around killing people, there's no dimension to his character either until we get his backstory, whenever that's going to be. Oh right, and one other thing I wanted to point out: people on YouTube probably ain't gonna see this. People on Patreon probably got a nice surprise where I was freaking out when Gabriel stabbed Alicia through the fucking ear and right through the brain with that screwdriver. Man, I was freaking out so much. My hoodie flew off. Okay, my hoodie just flew off my head. I got blown off in the wind, and I had a fully exposed head. All right, my head was fully exposed. All right, I peeled back the skin to reveal the head. All right, so everyone on Patreon got a nice surprise, getting to see fucking head reveal, right? Hair reveal. Gotta tell you guys, man, holy crap. Okay, thanks to COVID and lockdown, I haven't had a haircut in so long. I need a haircut so bad, man. My hair is so thick. My hair is just too much. I need it all shaved off. So everyone got to see my full head of hair, my full bed of hair. Okay, from like 9 months of COVID lockdown here in the UK, because our shitty ass country still doesn't know how to get it together and give people back their freedom yet. I don't know what it's like in every other country around the world, but here in the UK, we're all still prisoners to, you know, to administration, and no one here knows the taste. No one here has known the taste of freedom for like the last 2 years. All right, so that was the origin, the culprit as to my massive thick bed of hair on my head that everyone got to see exposed last episode. If you were on Patreon. On YouTube, I cut that out. Sorry, all of you YouTube guys watching the highlight reels. No hair reveal for you. Maybe in the future. Okay, or you can just go sign up to Patreon and go look at my hair there. All right, it's a lovely rack of hair. But all right, guys, enough chit chat. So let's get on with episode 5 and see how the human empire is going to respond to the ever-growing forces of Mordor. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1. Go. Yo, hey, I'm back, and I also brought a guest. I brought some baggage with me. Would you care to, you care to grab this briefcase? You care to grab this suitcase for me, man? What? Kirito's just gone AFK. All right, like he looks like he's a vegetable right now, but he's just gone AFK. All right, he'll be back soon. Clearly, he thought he was too much of an OP main character after 1v1ing Quinella, and then oh, what's that, huh? Eldry. I think Eldry's a bit jealous, huh? Hey, Eldry, you like Alice as well? If I were to unleash all my willpower at this moment, is that what you want to call it? Oh, yo, hey!
よね。あなたたち学院でキリトと親しくしていたんだものね。やっぱりキリト先輩だった。じゃあユージョ先輩も。あなたたちには辛すぎることかもしれない。け
No!
れど私は信じます。キリトと
Oh,
後輩だったあなたたち
Tisa's gonna be so fucking heartbroken. He's been turned into a vegetable. A one-armed vegetable. Oh, and that's even worse. That's even worse for fucking Tisa, man.
あなたたちはキリトとユージョのことをなぜその選挙を犯しに至ったかについては。いえ、そこまでは。
Are you gonna...
キリト先輩とユージョ先輩は
Don't go through this again. You already flashbacked it once.
私たちがもう少しだけ賢かったら先輩たちが
Yeah, if you two hadn't been a couple of naive cum dumpsters. Young, dumb, and full of cum. Well, you two were this close to being filled with cum. Okay, for your ignorance and naivety. And incompetency, man. I still don't know how that happened.
かつてキリトを
Okay.
見せてくれたように。
Like, what the fuck was that?
ほらね、体や外見は心の従属物に
Your body and appearance merely follows your heart.
そんな私にもできること。
Oh, she looks pretty damn adorable in that outfit.
だから私はもう迷わない。私であることを受け入れて前に進むって決めたの。
Wait, so her armor is imaginary?
私たちだけの広くて長くてまっすぐな道が。
昨日シンを打ち合わせた時確かに感じた。あの坊やは俺と同等かそれ以上に実践の経験を積んでいるとな。
実践とはどういう意味です？
文字通りだ。命のやりとりだよ。
Yeah, Kirito's been through that several times.
天命が尽きるまでの戦
I
い
think several is not even the correct word to calculate how many times he's already been through Vietnam.
ファナティオ殿が久しぶりね、アリス。それに少し尺でもあるしね。坊やが素顔の私に全く女らしさを感じなかったっていうのも。だから私があれこれしてあげたら坊やが目を覚まさないか試してみようと思って。お言葉はありがたいのですが、彼は今天幕で休んでおります。ファナティオ殿のお気持ちは私が後ほど伝えておきますゆえ。あら、坊やに会うのにあなたの許可が必要なの？私がおじさまと会うのにファナティオ殿の許可は不要でしょう。大体男の騎士にコテンパンにして欲しかったのならばおじさまに頼めばよかったではないですか。
Oi!
あら、カッカはいいの。
Yo! Bakuli's like, what the fuck have I gotten myself into?
そうですか。私との稽古ではおじさまはいつも汗まみれになるほど本気でしたけれど。カッカ、今のおじさまがこ。
おい、軍議を
Oh, he left! He left! Oh my god, he's like, fuck this shit, I'ma head out. Oh, I can't deal with these bitches, man. Oh my god. Alice actually getting flustered like that and holding a catfight argument with Fanatio. Man, we finally get to see some extra dimensions to her character from the first half. You?
あなたです。アリス新設スターティ。自分では気づいていないかもしれませんが、現在のあなたの力は聖号騎士の範疇をも超えています。今のあなたなら行使できるはず。天を割り、地を裂く、誠の神の力を。私も頑張り、あなたがくれた天命を一滴残らず燃やし尽くしてみせる。だから、 倒れて最後の力であなたを呼んだら、きっと立ち上がってその剣を抜いてね。
そろそろ参りましょう。
エルドリエ、
何か。
これまでよく尽くしてくれましたね。そなたが傍らにいてくれたことは私にとっても救いでしたよ。そなたが支えてくれたから私は険しい道を今日まで歩き続けることができました。ありがとう。
アリス様、なぜできましたなどと、なぜアリス様の道がこの地で終わってしまうような言い方をなさるのです。
聖号騎士エルドリエシンセシス31。そして最後の命令を伝えます。生き抜きなさい。生きて平和の訪れを見届け。
Survive and live to see peace.
そなたの誠なる人生と愛する者を。
Yo, what other anime did I see already on this channel that said those words? You must live for my sake and just see a brighter future when they're about to walk off into the inevitable apocalypse of no return. I think Fate was definitely one of them, right? Fucking Asuka, man. Like that is all that guy reminds me of. The gates just fucking shattered. Look at that. Look at the size of that army versus the size of that army. What the fuck? Oh, we get a couple more integrity knights that we didn't see before. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Oi! Oi! Yo! Oi! What the fuck? What kind of a fucking cliffhanger ending drop was that? Oh my god, that was not cool, man. Just dropping that ending on me like that, just in the night purple sky, watching that final low test screen appear on the fucking gates of Mordor, and it was just cracking and shattering and fracturing like that, and you see the two armies on either side staring down that gate, one with the blood-crazed eyes and teeth smiles of maniac, psychopathic, murderers, serial killers, and then the other side full of humans cacking their pants shitting human empire. And then you have like 1 billion soldiers on the right side and like 300 soldiers on the left side, and you have one narrow fucking channel to funnel all 1 billion soldiers into versus those 300 other soldiers on the other side. Like, what is this? Some kind of fucking Thermopylae 300 Spartan ripoff? Yo! And then you got like all of these other brand new integrity knights, like that green haired guy and that other, like, what, that girl, and I don't know who they are, but we never got to see them in the first half, so I guess this is something brand new that they're gonna introduce in War of Underworld, man. But I'm not liking their chances unless they're just gonna ass pull and cheat their way to victory. I don't know how they're gonna fend off an army of orcs, goblins, ogres, sexy witch waifus, Azaka, an army of Azakas. Imagine fighting one Azaka versus Rengoku. You have an army of Azakas. And then you have assassins. And then you have, did I say orcs already? I don't remember. And then you have the Dark God Vector himself and his trusty disciple, the Dark Knight. Oh my god. How are they gonna do this, alright? They've only got like 5 to 7 main characters on the front lines. I'm pretty sure the rest of that cannon fodder isn't gonna do shit. So it's gonna be like 7 integrity knights versus the forces of chaos. This is so not gonna end well for the human empire, if you ask me. Place your bets, everyone. Place your bets. Who's gonna win? I'm not counting on the human empire to be doing so well, especially since they have no healing magic and all they've got are consumables to regenerate health and life force, where apparently they can only last the troops like 3 days, and I'm assuming that's like under, you know, moderately simulated, somewhat optimistic scenarios. What happens if it's an absolute slaughter? They might burn through all of their consumables way faster than calculated, than predicted, and it might not even last them 3 days. So from what from what has been said about this information, it seems like from what Gabriel said about them breaching the control center and them trying to extract Alice before the military gets involved, in real time, the entirety of War of Underworld is going to last 24 hours at most, within 24 hours in the real world. And based on how many consumables they've said that they've got to use before they run out and everyone's going to permanently die, they've got 3 days. So they've got 1 day in real life and 3 days in the underworld, all right? So we've got 25 episodes to get through. We're already on episode 5. So we've got 20 episodes to go through left, and that's going to cover the span of potentially 3 days worth of combat. And I guess we're now maybe like a couple of hours in real life, so it's now like, you know, 20 hours left in real life to finish the mission for Gabriel, and 20 episodes covering the span of 3 days for the War of Underworld to commence in the Underworld itself. That's interesting. Okay, well, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I'm going to interpret and conclude with based on my analysis of what has been said by the dialogue so far in these past 5 episodes or so. So right, let's talk about how Alice, okay, just tried to sneakily go in for a kiss. Right, it's like, if I muster up all my willpower right now, will you respond and will you answer me? AKA, if I muster up the balls to right now smooch on you, sexually assault your mouth, okay, with tongue and lips, and I'm suck your face off, alright, and you can't do anything about it because you're a vegetable right now in a wheelchair, Kirito-kun, what will you do about it? Alright, but then luckily she got cock-blocked once again by those 2 disciples, Ronnie and Tisa, which, you know, it was a nice surprise seeing them back here suddenly all of a sudden. We haven't seen them in a long time, man. Too bad they had to come back to some very, very terrible news. I wouldn't want to be those 2, man. Oh my god, they came back to hopefully see their lovely husbandos again and suck their creamy cocks after being away from them from so long. I'm pretty sure the sexual tension and frustration in those 2 after having not seen their boys for so long must have killed them, man, and they were dying to just go and embrace Kirito and Yujiro again, and all they got to be reunited with was a fucking cripple in a wheelchair, a vegetable with 1 arm and a half-broken sword. Oh, I feel so bad for those 2, man. So sad. Oh my god. Even Fanatio wanted a piece of Kirito. He's like, I'll wake him up with my ara ways. Alright, I'll pay him back to say thanks for dueling me like a true swordsman rather than, you know, taking it easy on me because he thinks, you know, I'm a woman and therefore I don't know how to fight and therefore he should go easy on me and whatever, which is an insult to my very existence. I'll go in and wake him up for you, Alice, all right? And then Alice got triggered and started having a bitch fight, having a cat fight with Fanatio. Yo, that was I need to stop saying that, man. Oh, I'm getting into the habit of saying yo too much. That does not suit me at all. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, it's nice to see Alice, you know, start to show some more dimensions to her character past her first half, you know, first 25 episodes self. She's now starting to have a softer voice. She's no longer just a deep voice, integrity night Alice. Every time you see her on screen, she's got this lovely, you know, sweet, like, girly voice that she shows for Kirito, I guess, most of the time. And she also now knows how to get jealous as well of other girls trying to steal her man. Alright? Hey guys, apparently SAO is not a harem. Apparently Kirito doesn't have a harem. Would you care to explain to me, all of you harem deniers out there, huh? Well, what's the meaning of this, huh? Alice definitely looks like she wants a piece of Kirito's creamy, juicy, tasty looking cock, huh? So that's yet another girl alongside Sugu, alongside Sinon, alongside Liz, alongside I don't know so much about what's her name, the fucking lolly, right? Silica. That was it. I eventually got there, guys. Don't worry. Silica, man. But I'm pretty sure if you gave Silica the chance, you probably would have also wanted to suck Kirito off if nobody's looking. Okay. So yeah, every girl right now wants a piece of Kirito's creamy stick. Even though Kirito himself doesn't reciprocate those feelings. His feelings are for Asuna alone. But we've still got 6 or so girls now that want Kirito's creamy stick. Oh, right, let's not even forget about Ronnie, right? Ronnie also loves Kirito. So, yeah, totally not a harem. Alright, guys, totally not a harem. Right, the final point I want to make about this episode was Alice, what she said, right? I was saying earlier before she transformed into her, you know, weird looking kid version's maid outfit. Alice said that no matter you know what the circumstances, your willpower, your imagination can take form. So my outfit right here is what I imagined it to be. So I'm sorry, I thought Alice I saw in the first half she could change the shape of her armor with you know, sacred arts to turn her gloves, her gauntlets into chains and you know, those pin rods or whatever for Kirito to climb the tower with. But does that mean her armor is literally not a physical thing? It's just magical, you know, source code that she can just transform to whatever the fuck she wants. So what? Nani? So she can just transform her outfit to look like whatever. So suddenly she just used her imagination and willpower and transformed her armor to look like fucking baby version Alice's cosplay outfit. Look at her maid outfit. Like, so I'm guessing what she's saying is, like Kirito against Quinella and against Chuddlecut when he transformed into his Aincrad self, his black swordsman self, the wife beater outfit. Alright? That was because of his imagination. So, you can do whatever the fuck you want in this world. In Underworld, alright, it's all about SpongeBob meme yet again. Imagination. You can just, if you can dream it, you can do it. Fucking cringe, man. So, as long as I can just keep, as long as I have an active, wild imagination and I dream hard enough and I wish on it hard enough with my willpower, I can just conjure up whatever the fuck I want. That is so broken. Alright, these guys, they clearly don't have enough imagination. If I went into the Underworld, oh man, these guys would be doomed. I would be spawning in Gundams, I would be spawning in nukes, I would be spawning in OP hacks weapons from every video game that I know of. I'll be spawning in everything, man, into this somewhat medieval, middle-aged setting. That is such a busted up system, just using the power of your imagination. There's no balancing involved in that. That just sounds so broken. What kind of a game mechanic and system is that? Like, just, oh my god, just like, if this turns out to be just a battle of imagination towards the end and that just, this whole imagination bullshit is just some cheap ass plot device to give the characters an excuse to ass pull whatever the hell they want out of thin air to fight each other with just no sense of context and no sense of good, you know, underlying foundation story writing, I'm gonna be so mad. Alright, I meme on this all the time, but if it actually happens to such a ridiculous level that it makes virtually no sense, no logical sense or whatever, in any sense of fairness and balance, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Alright, but we're gonna have to wait and see whether that's gonna turn up. So that's all of my thoughts, guys, for episode 5 of Sword Art Online War of Underworld. Hope you guys have enjoyed my reaction, alright? If you have and you haven't done so already, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Sign up to the Patreon, join the Discord server. It's getting real busy in there, guys, right now. That Discord server has grown really big. And it's sad that some of you guys that have been with me on YouTube for like almost a year now are still not in there. It doesn't bite. It doesn't hurt. It's not harmful, guys. It's like one of the most, my Discord server is like one of the most chillest places on earth for all you weebs that want to make new online friends and just nerdgasm out of all things anime and video games and movies and whatever, music, whatever you want to talk about with your boy or anyone else in that server. You guys can chat about it to your heart's content, and we'll be back and we'll be answering you in real time as soon as possible. And it's just the most best place to be. All right, my YouTube comment section is nice and all, but it's just nowhere near as lively and just filled with soul and activity and livelihood as my Discord server. So please, all right, to the guys that have been with me for like 9 months now or 10 months now at this point, and you still haven't joined the Discord, you can sign up instantly. It takes like 2 minutes to make an account, and you can just join in on the fun. All right, I don't know why you guys are so scared about Discord, or you're so reluctant about Discord. Maybe you've had some traumatizing experiences back in your previous lives in another Discord server, but my Discord server is like fucking utopia, man. All right, so please join that server and become part of the community. I'll very much appreciate it if you do that. Big massive shout out to all of my existing patrons right now supporting me on Patreon. And last but not least, once again, one big massive shout out to the mad dog himself, the supreme sloth himself, Eden's Musketeer. Once again, thank you, mate, so much for your insane level of patronage and support. You're an absolute freaking legend. That's it, guys. That's all of my thoughts for episode 5 of Sword Art Online War of Underworld, and I'll see you all very soon for episode 6. But until then, that's it from your boy. Catch you later.